guys, this is Sadie with the Houston Humane Society Wildlife Center. I am a full-time admissions specialist here at the center, and today we are going to go over a short video of temporary care instructions for patients. When preparing a box for a patient to be set into, ideally you want to have a cardboard box that you don't mind leaving with us at the center to avoid stressing the animal out during transfer to another container. So we recommend using a cardboard box with flaps up at the top that can close. You're going to want to take the box and poke some air holes in it. Reminder not to make them too big so little patients can't poke their heads out and escape. So you'll want to do air holes on all sides, good ventilation. And then ideally you'll line the box with something soft at the bottom that fits the entirety of the box. Now be mindful when you do this not to pick a fabric that little toes and claws can get stuck in. Now that you have your assembled box, you're going to want to place the patient inside of the box. Now when handling wildlife, we recommend using latex gloves as a barrier. If you're handling birds, you're going to want to make sure that those gloves are powder free. Now, if you want to use a secondary layer of protection, you are more than welcome to use a thicker pair of gardening gloves just to give a little more protection to your hands. Or alternatively, what you can use is a towel or blanket that you can throw over the animal. Once it's in there, you'll just scoop it up, place it into the box, and then remove said towel. Now, once it's in the box, you're going to close up the flaps on top as best you can. You can even throw a towel on top to help cover it up. And then if you have a baby animal, it is super duper important that we keep these guys warm. So you'll take that box, put it half on, half off of a heating pad set to low. If you don't have a heating pad on hand, you can also use a water bottle heated up in the microwave. When you're putting it in there with the patients, be mindful to have a barrier like a towel or a piece of fleece, just so that the hot water bottle isn't touching their skin directly. It could possibly burn them. Also, keep in mind that this will need to be reheated as it will cool off. So just be checking in every now and then, not too frequently, but if you notice that it is cold, just go ahead and heat it back up in the microwave and then place it back in the box. If you don't have a water bottle on hand that you can use, you can also fill a sock with uncooked rice and heat that up in the microwave as well. Following the same rules, being mindful not to place it up against the animal's skin directly, having that barrier to kind of buffer the heat. So now that you've got your heating situation set up, your animal is contained and ready to go to a center, super important, no food or water. Do not feed them anything, do not put anything in their mouths, do not give them water until they are able to get to a wildlife center. A lot of times these guys have highly specialized diets that we can't replicate as humans, and feeding or giving an animal water improperly can sometimes lead to aspiration or even death. Ideally, you want to leave the patient somewhere dark, warm, and quiet, away from children and pets. Reason being, we want to keep the containment as stress-free as possible for these animals until they're able to get into a wildlife center. So somewhere dark, warm, and quiet, maybe a laundry room, a bathroom that you don't really use. Sometimes you can get away with even keeping them in the garage if it's not too hot outside. If you have a baby bird, ideally you're going to want to build a nest cup for them to sit in to help keep their little legs together and not splay out. So what you'll do is get a pretty shallow Tupperware. I know a lot of restaurants include these in their to-go meals. So you'll take one of these and then you'll get some tissues and just kind of make a little bowl inside, just so the baby bird can get nestled up in there and they have some support under their feet. Once that is assembled, you'll just take it and put it into the box and just set the bird inside. So once your animal's in the box and it's all good to go, give us a call at our hotline, 713-468-8972, and then we can schedule an appointment to bring in the animal, or we'll help you find a rehabilitator or a center who is able to help. Once again, I'm Sadie. I am a full-time admissions specialist here at the Houston Humane Society Wildlife Center. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.